So this video right here is uploaded by Wired Mind. It is the concept of backdrop people with Dolores Cannon. I never knew she talked about this. I actually have a video of me talking about it, I think, on my channel. So yeah, man. And I already started with the comments, and I gotta explain something when we get over to the next part. So I'll see y'all there. Shout out to Wired Mind, by the way. Before we get started, I'll show the credits on screen. As always, if they want me to take down my video, I do not mind. I've been doing that lately with the video, but I want to say this. So before we even start, someone in the comments said they think this concept of backdrop people and stuff is dangerous, and also, like, someone also said that all of us have been backdrop peoples in somebody's story, and that is very true. I want to explain this because I think people get a little bit confused, right? Is the concept of nice black people, there we go, backdrop people. I'm tired, guys. It's 12:19 a.m. Look, I should be laying down. Look, 12:19, man. I need to lay down. And I'm off the amusings of a crouton high. If you see that video come out alongside this one, the topic was black people. So at least my Freudian slip will be explained. But the whole concept of backdrop people, as I understand it and see it, is, yes, essentially we would be backdrop people for somebody else's story. You know, when you guys interact with someone on the street, let's take the NPC thing out of it first. When you interact with someone on the street, for that moment, you guys are interacting in your life. And if everyone is their own little universe, those are like two universes coming together. So now let me try to explain the whole, like, even if, like this, an artist, let's say an artist is a player. Say you are a little artist at a like cafe, and you got your little setup in the corner of the cafe, and you do like some like chill kind of singing, whatever, and you're singing for everybody enjoying in the cafe. And everyone to you, technically, like everyone listening to you as the artist, would be the background characters while you're the main event right there. So all eyes are focused on you, and everyone else is like the backdrop, you know. So, but I want to try to separate this for people in a simpler term, because people in the comments are completely like I get where they're coming from, but they're missing the whole point of backdrop people. It's not that your ego is separating you from others. It's not supposed to be like that. When you play a video game, this is the simplest way that I'm going to explain this for it to make sense. Why do NPCs exist in a video game? If reality is a dream and it's all a game, and this is all a dream and we're sleeping in it, right? And there's people that are awake in it. What's the purpose of NPCs in a video game? It's to fill the world. It's to make it feel more vibrant. Imagine you came here and there weren't 7 billion humans on the planet. What if there was only one singular million for this entire, places be feeling like ghost towns in America for 7 billion people. That's a little thing on my own, that I don't be feeling like there's 7 billion people, but these are large masses of land. But imagine that. There's 1 million solid people here, and there's not the other percentage of that just doesn't exist, because it's only going to be players here. That would be a much, much, much different reality. Do you see what I'm saying? So NPCs, non-player characters, automatons, people that are like temporary consciousness, as I heard it referred to before and what I've seen before. Actually, I have a book on it. The Astral Body talks about temporary consciousness, or golems. These people are not lower than you. they're not lower than you. You get it? When you play a game, right? Like Skyrim or anything, you know, when someone plays and, you know, like when you kill a character or something, you don't really feel, but then there's like the people who play the game and feel for NPCs. Like when you're doing side missions for an NPC to like go get the NPC groceries, it's to immerse you in the world. Well, reality itself is similar to that on a less of a gaming scale, where it's like here there's actual consequences to harming people out there and all that. And, you know, of course, thankfully, that programming is in place for people to act like they got some sense and there's a balance. But do you see what I'm saying? Essentially, it's the same concept. You know, in Skyrim and all these games, you don't just go, some people go around killing in game, it's a game, YouTube, killing all the NPCs, right? Well, think about real life. What is similar to that if certain people here don't have consciousness? The people that go around and do these mass, you know, I'm trying to be a little bit censored for YouTube. But you get this thing? It's not that this whole backdrop people discussion isn't supposed to be about putting people lower than us. That's why this main character trend and the NPC trend that came to pass manipulated what is actually going on, because you are the center of your own universe, but then people are twisting that into being narcissistic, and it's not true. This is disingenuous, but people will get it when they get it. So, you know, but I'm just here to serve as the separation. Just because people wouldn't have consciousness or temporary consciousness, or, you know, when it comes to everyone who's a player, like I said, I've researched that consciousness is the only sign of like life, like a being being in this kind of information shows if they're a player. And a backdrop player is basically someone that's almost like just an automaton, is, you know, almost someone who feels soulless or feels like they just, you know, not got much to them. I don't know really how to say it. Like, I don't want to say how to understand it, but I don't really know how you explain it, because it's perspective. Everyone's going to say some, like, you know, but that's where I say where this stuff gets deep, it gets convoluted, is somebody watching this video could think I'm an NPC. And obviously, if I go on based on knowing consciousness is the only sign of true, like, a player in a game, it would mean that, like, no, I'm a player, and this person could just be a player thinking that I'm an NPC. That sort of thing, I don't know how to explain. This one's tough when it's people wanting to defend it and be like, oh, well, that's just disrespectful. Well, but I feel like if your awareness led you to a video like this and you're aware of it, and it like triggers something in you, then that means you're either waking up or you are a player. But there are people that would just straight up not understand these concepts, or just shoo them away, or just downright deny them. And then that kind of shows you that that person could be an NPC. You know, I don't know.
Backdrop people.
Let's see what I didn't know Dolores Cannon talked about it, so let's see what she says.
It's presented by Dolores Cannon in The Convoluted Universe.
Convoluted, bro.
Book 4.
Come on, I can't make this up.
Is indeed intriguing and thought-provoking. It challenges our conventional understanding of reality and invites us to explore the idea that everything and everyone in our lives may be a part of the grand stage that we are orchestrating. In this video, we will delve deeper into the teachings of Dolores Cannon regarding backdrop people, their role in...
Hold up, this picture, does it intentionally look like an eye? Because it's making me think about the mind's eye, and the universe is projected from it. It's like a big ass eye.
And the profound lessons we can derive from this concept. Imagine for a moment that everything in your life, the people, the circumstances, the events, is carefully orchestrated by you. You are not just a passive observer, but an active creator of your reality. According to the teachings of Dolores Cannon, this is precisely the case. You have the power to create anything you desire, and nothing is impossible when you tap into the immense potential of your mind. So, why are we here on Earth? What's the purpose of this journey through life? It all boils down to one fundamental lesson: learning to manipulate energy, Earth is, in essence, a school for mastering the art of energy manipulation. Until we grasp this concept and apply it to our lives, we cannot graduate from Earth's school. Your mind is an incredibly powerful tool. It's the scriptwriter, producer, director, and actor in the play of your life. And here's the most fascinating part. The script isn't predetermined. It's written as you go along. You possess the authority to change it at any moment. Many people feel trapped in their circumstances, believing there's no way out. But as you age and gain a deeper understanding of the true nature of existence, you realize the boundless potential of your mind.
Sometimes an experience just does that to you, so
You can create.
this video is randomly flashing too. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I don't necessarily like that. I might just listen to it and scroll down.
Transform, and manifest your desires into reality. Think of life as a grand play or a movie production, and you are the one orchestrating it. Just as in a theatrical performance, there are actors on stage playing their roles, while others wait in the wings to make their entrance. When viewed from a broader perspective, life appears as a magnificent play, and our earthly
Do you guys see it
existence
flashing?
feels like a
Yeah.
fleeting moment. In your current existence, you are both the
I don't wanna like trip anybody up. Let me see if I could do something to kind of like. I guess I could do something like that. I could do like this, and then like we could just listen to the video. Yeah, because it's flashing. I don't know if this dude even knows.
protagonist and the playwright. Many people may feel trapped or powerless at various points in their lives, but as you gain wisdom and understanding of the true nature of existence, you come to realize the extraordinary power of your mind. You can alter the script, rewrite your narrative, and create the life you truly desire. The main purpose of being alive, in this perspective, is to learn how to create
My bad, I was trying to get rid of the ad.
consciously. Now let's delve into the intriguing concept of backdrop people. Imagine
There we
you're
go.
making a movie and you need extras to fill in the background. Life in many ways operates similarly. As you navigate your journey, you are not alone. You have backdrop people. Consider this. If you were the only person in your movie, it would be a dull and solitary existence. Humans have a natural inclination to be surrounded by others, to connect.
That's what I was saying about the video game. Like, imagine you were in a game that didn't have artificial intelligence. Look, if you don't want to disrespect people, you can look at it like that. It's artificial intelligence. These are artificially intelligent beings. Because there's like AI in games before it's AI necessarily, but like, so
and interact. Therefore, your subconscious mind populates your life with backdrop people, creating a rich and dynamic backdrop for your experiences. However, it's essential to distinguish between the people in your life who are on an evolutionary path, the ones with whom you have soul contracts, and those who serve as backdrop people. The former are real individuals with their unique journeys and purposes, while the latter are different.
Players.
They are not real people.
They
are pure energy.
This is what I'm talking about. They're pure energy. There's the real players. There's the players in the game, which that's why I always say the players all know each other. For sure. In this reality, the players all know each other. I've had this theory for a while. I want to explain that like probably on a different channel, but yeah, all the players know each other. I have this theory. They all subconsciously know each other. I'm getting ready to go to bed after this, guy, so I had to switch to the do-rag. Alrighty, here we go.
These backdrop people are not like the individuals in your inner circle or those on an evolutionary path of self-discovery. Instead, they serve as a different kind of presence in your life. They exist to play supporting roles, to create the illusion of a bustling world around you. Backdrop people, as described in Dolores Cannon's teachings, are not sentient beings with souls. Instead, they are like holographic projections or characters on a holodeck in Star Trek. They appear real and interact with you, but they lack the depth of consciousness that you possess. They are,
Mm-hmm.
in essence, energy in human form. What sets backdrop people apart is their energetic frequency. While humans, on their evolutionary path, emit a high-frequency, high-energy vibration, backdrop people have a lower, denser energy. Earth itself is considered one of the densest and most challenging planets in the universe to live on, which makes it the ideal stage for the interplay of energies. You can recognize backdrop people when you tune into their energy. They stand out because they emit a different frequency. It's as if they don't quite belong to the same energetic realm as you do. When you walk through a crowded place, like a shopping mall or a sports event, you can discern these differences if you pay close attention. But what is the purpose of these backdrop people? Why do they exist? It's essential to understand.
This is actually, yeah, this is actually a very weird feeling. It's like, it's funny because I just heard a YouTuber there. Well, I'm not gonna name drop them, but because it's not like it doesn't matter. But it was funny that I just see people reveal themselves more and more as maybe not being real, where you don't even know if some of the people who are successful are like just like higher backdrop people. Because I remember this dude just saying he didn't believe in auras, like people don't have auras, and it's like we do have electromagnetic fields, so maybe he just doesn't know. But yeah, man, I don't know. It's such a weird concept to me still to see and feel it in public. It really is. It feels different. Like you look around and you can feel, and it's not necessarily anything wrong with their life, but you can just feel some people just going throughout this whole thing, never wondering if there's more, never nothing, and it feels like it's genuinely, I don't know. But again, your feelings and everything are your own. But if you're someone who has done the work, is mastering themselves, has a high level of emotional intelligence, these feelings don't stem from within you. It's stemming from the environment around you for sure. Like it's not a projection of insecurities on people because of your own life. I think that's what people get messed up too. They think it's your ego thinking like, like yes, there are like disrespectful people that would be like all ego rotten and be like, oh no, this person's just fake, they're under me, or act like that. Yes, there's bad apples, but see, you can't let bad apples just ruin something that is actually like a theory that could basically be like close to being real. But the metaphysical is the unweighable, so it's so hard. But yeah, man, it's like it makes sense because why do game, like if you think about everything being connected in nature, why do game developers put NPCs in games? It's almost like I feel like game development is the closest you get to see to like literal God at work for people. Like there's many different forms you could say, but I'm saying when it comes to game development, it just mirrors reality so closely. And then there's other forms of media that do it in a different way. Like, but yeah, it's just funny.
That they play a vital role in your learning and growth. While they may not be on an evolutionary path like you, their presence is instrumental in your development.
Oh, see,
Backdrop people
okay,
are there to
wait.
provide.
So people who are making comments aren't watching the video. They're clearly not watching the video. Because this is what I mean. It's like they're still essential to the game. Like they're essential to this game. So why is anyone thinking this is ego filled? I don't get it. See, that shows you that these people are like backdrop people.
Contrast to highlight the lessons you
Yes.
need to learn.
Yes.
They serve
Literally.
as a canvas against which you can paint the picture of your life.
Yes.
Some of them may exhibit negative traits or behaviors,
Yeah.
and this serves as a valuable teaching tool.
Yep.
By observing what you disapprove of, you learn what not to do. Their
Right.
presence prompts you to shift your frequency away
Right.
from negativity and toward higher vibrations.
Right.
I used to get asked to do a lot of free speaking gigs, and
In essence, backdrop people are essential for your spiritual and personal evolution. They challenge you, they test your patience, and they ignite your growth. They are the mirrors that reflect aspects of yourself you need to work on and improve.
And that too, everybody is a reflection. So it can't ever be a separation of the ego. First of all, it can't really be separation. There's space between everything. So
As you interact with these backdrop people, it's crucial to remember that, ultimately, everything is connected. We are all part of the same cosmic web of energy and content.
Bro, like I understand these concepts so hard that it's like sometimes it's hard to be an entertainer and actually like sometimes like make videos. Or like I don't even want to explain it. Just ain't that crazy that it's like I know what's coming next, bro.
Consciousness. While they may appear as separate.
Because what you need to understand is this isn't a theory about ego. This isn't supposed to cause more separation. So whoever's doing that they have their own agenda. They literally just want to see themselves as the main character while removing themselves from everyone else. And that's just not true.
They are, in a broader sense, extensions of the same universal source.
Right.
This interconnectedness is a reminder that we are all in this together.
Right.
Instead of judging or resenting backdrop people, we can approach them with compassion and understanding. They are fulfilling their role in the grand play of life, just as we are. They are here to provide the background against which your life unfolds. While they may not possess souls or individual destinies, they are essential for your growth and learning. In recent years, many spiritual teachings have discussed the idea of a shift to a new earth, a higher vibrational plane of existence.
Yeah, I've heard
Imagine two distinct levels of existence: the old earth, where the dense and low frequency energies reside, and the new earth, a higher vibrational plane of existence. These two levels coexist, but they are like separate time warps. They do not directly interact with each other. As the vibrations of Earth are changing, some individuals will remain with the old Earth, while others will transition to the new Earth. The backdrop people are closely associated with the old Earth. Their energies align with the dense vibrations of this older plane of existence. As the Earth undergoes profound changes, including potentially catastrophic events, the backdrop people will remain with the old Earth. They are not destined to evolve or ascend to the higher vibrational state of the new Earth. For those who are on a path of conscious evolution, the choice is clear. Recognizing your higher purpose and raising your vibration are essential steps in transitioning to the new Earth. While backdrop people may influence you with their negativity, it's crucial to maintain your focus on your personal growth and the creation of a better world. Some individuals may arrive on Earth with a clear mission and noble intentions, only to be pulled down by the negativity of others. This underscores the importance of staying true to your purpose and not allowing yourself to be engulfed by the energy of backdrop people.
I've felt this. I've definitely felt this, especially doing reactions, because I just feel like it's part of my purpose. A lot of this is, and I've felt that. Like, I felt like my worldview became tainted by a lot of the experiences that I had, but then I realized, all these experiences were laid out for me to go through so I can come out stronger. And then another thing too is all this new earth talk. I don't really buy it I think the whole new earth thing is an internal process, because it has to be an internal process. I don't think there's any shift or cataclysmic event that's going to lead you to the next thing, especially going off of the whole reincarnation theory. It's just not theory, dude. For me, that's just a reality. But let's just say reincarnation for now. Let's act like it's not going on. It's crazy that, like, I don't even know where I was going with that. It's 12:44 a.m. I'm getting really tired. I'm super tired, but I thought this would be fire to, since I'm about to go to sleep, listen to something like this. But anyways, I think that people are just blowing it out of proportion with this whole new earth shift. I've heard some people even say the new earth is already here. We're in it, blah, blah, blah. And it's just like, everything in nature does reflect things that are going within us eternally, internally. But I think people blow this way out of proportion. Like they're just waiting for this moment to ascend out your body, and no, it's an internal process in your mind becomes strengthened and evolves, and you can see that even when you lucid dream at night and have these wild dreams. But as for earth, like just getting lifted up out of your body, that pulls me back to this religion mindset of some sort of, savior coming back, and is that's gonna ascend you if you've been on the right path. And it's like, no, truthfully, it's a reincarnation loop, at least for me. I'm not gonna put that belief on anyone, but I definitely feel it. And I definitely truly understand why the Egyptians were trying to learn how to die and not come back, because it's this constant recycling of consciousness and energy. So you keep coming back here. If you mess up, people remember X. I think X is the best one to bring it up because he just spit it right out for somebody. It's an endless cycle. If you don't get it right, you're going to come back. If you don't get it right, you're going to come back. So every time you don't learn yourself completely in each lifetime you have, you're just going to reincarnate to come back and do it again. So, I definitely feel like, I don't know, like I'm maybe on my 10th, 100th time, who knows, and then also I know if you beat the game, you have the choice to come back here and try to get others out and things like that, because it's you at the end of the day. But yeah, I just think that whole we're going to ascend out of here it's not. Because then if that's true and I'm like on a life 1,000, then this has happened 1,000 times over. And see, that is a scary thought.
Ultimately, the transition to the new Earth is a deeply personal and individual journey. Each of us must find our own way.
Because I feel like people hear a term, new Earth, this shift, blah, 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 and then they want to hop on it. And I do truly believe that maybe some of these terms are channeled from one individual, but then they're taken and just spread like wildfire. That can be good or bad.
Awaken to our purpose and contribute to the creation of a higher vibrational reality. Yes. It's a journey of self-discovery, self-mastery, and conscious evolution. As you navigate this path, remember that everything is a lesson. Even the most challenging experiences are opportunities for growth and learning. Embrace the teachings of Dolores Cannon and recognize that you are the creator of your reality. What you choose to create is entirely up to you. Backdrop people, particularly those with very negative energies, represent the lower end of the energetic spectrum. They embody dense, heavy vibrations that may seem incompatible with our journey of personal and spiritual growth. However, their presence serves a profound purpose in the grand design of the universe.
Exactly.
Negative.
Exactly. People don't get that. There's no... The comments were... Insert our whoosh sound over people's heads.
Experiences, whether they stem from backdrop people or other sources, offer us valuable insights.
Yep.
They highlight what we should avoid and what aligns with our highest good. In essence, they act as catalysts for our evolution, pushing us to raise our frequency and ascend to higher states of consciousness. The backdrop people, with their lower and denser energies, serve as a contrast to our higher frequencies. This contrast is essential for our spiritual growth and evolution. By observing their actions and the consequences of their choices, we gain valuable insights into what not to do from a moral standpoint. It's through the backdrop people's actions and the negativity they embody that we learn how to navigate the complexities of life. Their presence allows us to naturally move away from lower frequencies and elevate our own. In essence, they serve as mirrors reflecting back to us the aspects of ourselves and society that need improvement. Consider the news and media, which often highlight stories of violence, injustice, and suffering.
Repetition, symbols, and trauma.
How do these stories affect you? They are, in a way, a reflection of the backdrop people's actions. They offer us a glimpse into the consequences of negative choices and behaviors. By witnessing these events, We learn valuable lessons about empathy, compassion, and the importance of choosing the path of light and positivity. Dolores Cannon often worked with clients who had endured challenging and traumatic experiences in their lives. She would ask them a profound question: what did you learn from it? This question underscores a fundamental principle of the backdrop people concept, that every experience in your life, no matter how difficult, is an opportunity for growth and learning. Some might argue that they didn't learn anything from their painful experiences, dismissing them as mere misfortunes. However, according to the law of karma and the purpose of our existence, these challenges are intentionally placed in our lives to
like I said
facilitate
earlier.
our growth.
When you die, you go to another life.
Like I said earlier.
If you fail to grasp the lessons they offer, you may find yourself repeating similar experiences until you do learn. In this context, adversity becomes a teacher.
Oh my gosh, bro. I cannot count, bro. I can't count. Like, I'd be wondering if this is like low-key happening with me on this channel. I feel like that's a story for a different time, bro. Yeah, man. I'm telling you. Oh, man.
Personal transformation. It reminds us that life's challenges are not arbitrary. They are part of a grander plan to help us evolve and ascend to higher levels of consciousness.
Higher levels of consciousness. Every setback is every setback, every trial, and every hardship.
Every setback, every trial, and every hardship is an opportunity to glean wisdom and move closer to our true purpose. As we reflect on the concept of backdrop people,
I just got a rush of energy. I'm back up now.
It becomes clear that our individual awakening and evolution are of paramount importance.
Yes.
Those who remain trapped in anger and negativity, influenced by the backdrop people's energy, are likely to stay with the old earth as it goes through its changes. However, those who recognize their higher purpose, raise their vibration, and align with the frequencies of the new earth will embark on a different path. They will transcend the limitations of the old earth and find themselves in a more elevated and harmonious reality. The choice between the two earths is a reflection of our inner state of being. It's
again, when they say that you're here to make heaven on earth, that's what I think the new earth is. So I think there are many people who have lived to tell the tale that they have been creating heaven on earth for I talk about a message between me and a specific artist that was really big. I'm not going to drop his name, but if you heard me or seen the video a long time ago when I posted it, I think the video may still be out, maybe. But do I still have the message too? I think I have it saved. I hope I do. Where he told me, he literally said to me the whole purpose of this, because I was like tweaking the day I messaged him. I was so surprised he sent a response back. It really shifted my whole view of everything. But that the whole purpose is to create heaven on earth while you're here. So I don't think there's ever a new earth or an old earth shift. I think there's things that come into the energy that give you a chance to hop on the wave, but ultimately you can still like I think this is an AI voice, right? Wired Mind. If that's a real dude talking, that's insane. Dude is able to talk so consistent, and I don't know, but you basically, it's the difference between the days and the cycles are going to be when you get it and when you don't get it, and if you start slipping and then you stop slipping. So it's really that it's not going to be some new earth shift that if you're just focusing on yourself you're going to experience. It's like you would be experiencing it now. I've seen people who are incredibly blessed when I was younger, and they were experiencing what you would call their new earth. You see what I'm saying? So personally, this is just a personal thing. It's not like a thing that really annoys me. I don't get caught up in titles and buzzwords and everything, because it felt like new earth, old earth, shifting, and all this became buzzwords in the community of spiritual people online. So I stay a bit back from that. I don't even consider myself spiritual. It's just I'm into spiritual works and all that great stuff. But sorry, I'm tired. But basically, yeah, basically, you if you are living a good life right now while all this chaos is happening, that if you perceive it right, and you feel like your life's good, you're in a good spot. You've done it. You're just chilling, watching the madness ensue. You've essentially shifted into the new earth. But it's not going to be this grandiose, crazy thing that everyone's just about to see. The sky is going to become like a fantasy land. Hogwarts is going to be real. Everyone's going to awaken with powers. Everyone who is on the positive side. No.
It's crucial for each of us to understand that life, as we know it, isn't.
And maybe it does look like that. If it does, shoot.
An illusion, a grand play in which we are both the actors and the audience. We must resist being drawn into the negativity of the backdrop people and remain focused on our own spiritual growth and purpose. The concept of backdrop people, as presented by Dolores Cannon, invites us to embrace our role as creators of our reality. It reminds us that every thought, intention, and action shapes the world around us.
See the synchronicity? I decided to watch this and I'm yawning, so this is just hitting my subconscious.
We have the power to change our lives, to rewrite our scripts, and to elevate our consciousness. Backdrop people serve as a backdrop against which our life's drama unfolds.
Went
They're
back
not
to the
real
flashing.
individuals with souls, but rather energy projections that add depth and contrast to our experiences. While they may appear as extras in our play, they play a crucial role in our growth and learning. As we navigate the complexities of life and witness the challenges presented by the backdrop people, we learn valuable lessons about compassion, empathy, and the choices that lead to higher frequencies. Ultimately, our individual awakening and evolution determine whether we remain with the old earth or ascend to the new earth. In this grand cosmic play, you are the director, the scriptwriter, and the lead actor. Your thoughts and intentions are the building blocks of your reality. So, as you go about your life, remember the profound wisdom of Dolores Cannon's teachings. The power to create is within you, and your journey is a magnificent opportunity to learn, grow, and evolve. Embrace your role as a conscious creator, and let the backdrop people serve as a reminder of the profound responsibility and potential within you. The next time you find yourself in a crowded airport, cruise ship, or bustling city, take a moment to reflect on the concept of backdrop people. Consider the role they play in the grand theatre of your life and the valuable lessons they offer. As you do, you'll gain a deeper understanding of your own journey and the remarkable power you hold to shape your reality.
Why are you not investing in TaxLink?
Why are you not investing in yourself? All seriousness, I might put this video at the top of my page just because I'm falling asleep and it'd be funny to just have there just cause. But yeah, guys, I mean, like I said, I see this happen with my videos all the time. People don't watch all the way to the end. So, shout out to Wired Mind. I think that's the channel, right? Yeah. Go subscribe. Good video. Dolores Cannon is cool. She reminds me of my grandma. I have an Italian grandma, so yes, I have white people in my family. Now, we're all the same, bro. But yeah, just, I mean, for people who aren't inclined to this kind of content, it's like, don't know if this video is for you. But for the people on my channel who know, that's what makes doing some of these videos hard sometimes, bro. I just be coming back to the fact that we're these basically essentially bodies of energies confined to a skeletal system that walk around and interact with each other. And I just be like, wait, let me come back to Earth before I can't relate to anyone. Seriously, a lot of the things I'd be saying in my videos, I'm like, it's like I'm pulling myself, the aspects of myself that are still here to talk and make videos. It's like an ego that I tap into. But then outside of content creation and not interacting with people, I think I'm really strange. I don't know. People tell me I'm lovable, so maybe I'm tripping a little bit, but I feel weird, bro. I feel like an alien every goddamn day. I feel like there's things I notice. That's all I'm gonna say. But as for this video, that's what you can tell. You can tell people do not watch an entire video just based on the comments. It's like they instantly went to the comments to exclaim how they were upset. And it's like, well, if you can even perceive this video, or your awareness brought you here because there's no accidents, you're missing the point. And literally halfway into the video, well, like half when it really started to get on backdrop people, he elaborated on the whole thing behind them. It's not this thing to feel like you're better than anyone. They play a profound role in your life. But just like I was saying about the game analogy earlier, is there's just no way everyone here is real. You can tell from some comments or even how certain people speak on certain things. You know everybody here can't be real. Imagine 7 billion actual souls. That's another thing. I want to bring this up. $144,000 Bible. Okay, so I'm just pulling this up from Wikipedia. Right here. According to Genesis, Acts from the Bible, the Israelites were exiled for 400 years. According to the book of Revelation, or 42 months, whatever, 140. Chosen, yeah. The chosen 144,000 is figurative for the one who lived with the most exile from popularity. So I've heard someone say this before, that there was like 144,000 souls. Yeah, high priest reminds students that the 144,000 are high priests of the 12 tribes of Israel. What's funny is this translates to me as, what is there also 12 of? What is this also 12 of, guys? There's 12 zodiac signs. You get it? So, I'm not going to go off of a book, of course, because I feel like there's more souls than that are awakened, but you're telling me there's 144,000 people inside 7 billion? Because if you think about the 12 zodiac, that means there's tribes of us playing this game right now, and there's only 144,000 of us that are actually aware of what's going on. Imagine. But I don't think it's that simple. I think it's a little bit more complex than that. But yeah. And I don't think we're high priests. That's where I think these things get turned into whatever the book says. But, don't believe everything you read. But, yeah, man, that's what I'm saying. So, for people who believe in religion, well, I mean, that's the Bible. That was the King James Version. No man can learn that song, but the 144,000 which were redeemed from earth. Yeah. I don't know. I could be interpreting, well, see, that's what I say. It's a book, so it's up for interpretation. I could be interpreting that wrong to people, but I mean, come on. 12 specific tribes. And the zodiacs are 12 tribes, or people like to act like they are. All right, I'm ending this video, but that's what I'm saying. I mean, you can find connections and everything. This is what it feels like to be a player. I'm not even kidding, bro. So to all my players out there, don't doubt your power. And to all the backdrop people, you're amazing. It doesn't make you any less than anyone. It really doesn't. But again, if someone's a backdrop player and they're able to perceive this, I think that makes them a player. That's why I said it gets convoluted. Anyways, I'm out. Peace and love. Much love, Moonlight.